it's so beautiful that when we sit here together, we don't know what is going to unfold, including me. I may study about the cosmic energies and get an understanding of planetary positions and their influence, but I don't know what is going to really happen when we share this hour together, because it's not me, because it's each of us bringing our consciousness, letting it brew together, and there is an emergence. It's a beautiful, beautiful manifestation today that has happened through these affirmations. And as we were chanting these, even though we didn't decide on who's going to say anything first, we didn't know who's going to be sharing what affirmation. But it's happened in a certain sequence. And why I'm even bothering to say these things explicitly is because everything in our life is happening exactly like this. Things are happening. Sometimes we see the randomness in it. We don't make sense of it. Sometimes we are trying too hard to make sense. But when we just allow things to happen, there's a beautiful divine order they take. How beautiful. We start with I am guided. So where we say, I'm stepping back, the small I take a step back because I am being guided. There is a higher energy, higher force, the supreme power, and I know that I am in safe hands. So there's already an element of surrender and trust and faith when we say I'm guided, which means I am ready to listen. I'm ready to flow and not have it my way. I am guided. And because we believe, and this is the impression that has penetrated our space from time immemorial, much before this body, many, many minds and many, 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 many lives that we've had, that ultimate goal is peace. All the sages and everyone on the path of enlightenment, peace. So we're bridging. We're saying, okay, the small I, I'm guided. The big I, peaceful. This is my journey, ultimate. That I'm moving towards peace and I'm establishing I'm peaceful. As we walk on this journey of enlightenment and peace, we discover that the journey itself is not so peaceful. I need to be peaceful. I am peaceful. But the journey is full of noise, friction, obstacles, hurdles, problems, issues, triggers everywhere. And there, we are asked to be courageous. So I'm guided, I'm peaceful, but I don't have to be meek, I have to be courageous. Just when we feel, okay, you take care, and God says, no, you got to do it. Roar like the lion. Take charge. You are the king of your kingdom. You are the supreme power of your own life. You're not going to sit back peacefully, letting things happen. That you are. But you got to move with courage, day to day. So courageous. And how beautiful the next affirmation we reach unified. That we don't have to choose this or that. Peaceful or courageous. There can be a coexistence. There can be a beautiful unison. And when we accept that different shades, different facets of our being, that is when we realize I am complete. Because otherwise we struggle. We want all the good points. What are these good points? Quiet, calm, serene, peaceful. No, courageous is important. Only when we are ready to accept the entire spectrum. These are just little tools for us to understand. It's only when they're unified that there is completeness. And when there is completeness, it is from the depths of that completeness and that wholeness that joy emerges. Because we're not having to choose and fragment our parts. Because all of us is with us. We're living all parts of us. We're allowing all of ourselves to breathe. So that is what allows us to breathe in joy. And when we are joyful, nobody has to tell us what to do because we are calm. We're not struggling and chasing happiness anymore. We know joy is within. So when there is no chasing and there is no struggle at that end, all of that is merged, we are calm. Just like waves on top of the ocean, but deep down, the sea is so calm. So now that we are in the depths of our own being, where there's joy, there's also calmness. And just when we are nice and calm, God says, reinvent. You've got it. Now I don't want you to get lazy. You're not going to just follow this. There'll be new elements always coming into your space. No one track, one path, one way, no. Because how will you ever know that all routes lead to me? How will you know? So reinvent. I went from this side being like this, and yet I found God. I went like this, and again I found God. I became this, and there was again the beautiful divine. And I became that, and there was divine and nothing else. So reinventing. And it is when we learn this beautiful process that all is transient. It's constant change. Right now, these beautiful flowers sit pretty here. Tomorrow, they're going to wither. They're just going to die, and it's okay. Today they are, enjoy them. Tomorrow, they will become mud. They'll merge back from where they've come. So be compassionate with the self. And it's only when you're compassionate with yourself that you can truly, truly be compassionate towards another. Then you can understand that they are also on a journey. Just like in our own space, there are so many things we still don't know. So many things we're still learning. So many slips and falls that we're still rising from. So are they. Nobody has all answers all the time. And the moment we allow our compassion to work through us, we give ourselves another chance. We give the other another chance. Okay? One more time, show me your divinity. One more time, feel your divinity. And when we're all compassionate towards each other, including the self, all that remains is love. All that. So thank you, beautiful yogis, for this beautiful story, for this beautiful journey today. We sit here not knowing, but we sit here again and again, moon after moon, knowing that there will be some beautiful gift for us. And how can the divine fail us? When we entrust the divine that all is magic and all is miraculous, then how can it not be so? So wherever we're slipping and not seeing the magic and miracles, let's sit back, frame this, or get into our new affirmations, or get into reinventing ourselves one more time. Yes? So we will hold this as our beautiful truth today, but the second page, the second sheet today, we're also going to write what effort I'm making to releasing certain aspects. So can I just at least be aware that yes, I'm releasing my impatience, my indiscipline, my lack of faith, or whatever. Even if something emerges for a second, which means it still exists. And it is only surfacing. So we're not going to do any self-passion. We're going to be extremely compassionate with ourselves and know that it is only and only emerging because it wants to say bye-bye. You don't have any space for me now. You're guided and peaceful and courageous and unified and complete joy, calm, reinventing, compassionate love. Now, where do I stay in? I don't want to be all, crowded with all these elements. So bye. But I just wanted to say bye to you. I just wanted to know if you will at least come and drop me to the airport. Right? And I'm going far, far, far away. So can you at least say bye to me? And sometimes I may come back. I can take that flight and but it's only to remind you that something out of this is missing. And you just created space and I got to know that ek room khali hai and I came back. And then again, we will deepen our awareness and make a choice of what to keep and what to let go. So one page of what am I releasing under this full moon today? What am I releasing? Yes? So we will do that. We will write that in our own time, in our own space. We can do it later. After which, that beautiful mud that you have, you put it in a bowl, and that lovely paper of release, you're going to tear it up. Okay? And you're going to do your own little yagya. And know that I'm cremating these. So, light a fire and cremating not with tears, but cremating all of this with deep gratitude. With deepest gratitude that you only came for me to realize who I have become today. So much of you it has taken for me to become a little bit of who I am today, and there is so much more of me waiting. So much impatience, so much anger, so much hurt, so much guilt, so much resentment, so much rejection had to work day and night, years, months, and working relentlessly so I could realize I am compassionate. So I could realize I'm calm, I'm peaceful, I'm unified, I'm complete, I'm guided, I'm joy, I'm love. So beautifully perform that yagya under the moonlight. Whether you do it at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, that's up to you. Spend those 5 minutes with deep gratitude, writing whatever's surfacing, tear it, light a fire, mix it with the mud, let it go tomorrow. Sprinkle it wherever. Once you have bid farewell from inside, it find its way. Just like prayers do, just like blessings do. They find their way. And thank you for being here. It was a very, very special time today for us to recognize that I need to accept my love for me. I have to accept my divinity within me and know I am all this and more. And it is from that space of awareness, that space of alignment, that space of awakening, we come alive.